everybody. Today I'm here because I wanted to share something that is going on with me, and then I would like to take the opportunity, of this time of the year where everybody's like sort of planning how they want the new year to be and to come. And I think we learned already that, planning how things will go, it's not really a good plan because once you base, I mean, once you trust that this will be the way that will make you happy or, make you peaceful, then, it's only, you only come to frustration because that's not what it is. So I wanted to share something that I lived because I was visiting this person, and she is in an elderly home, and she's a very dear person to me. And I visited her in July, and now back again in December. And so I don't really have, that much contact with the people who were like living in this elderly home with her. But many people living there are nuns, and I cannot explain why. But I was especially attracted to one nun who was very smiley. Actually, if I think about it now, so from all the people who were living in this elderly home, so half of them were nuns, and I have the feeling that the nuns, they had some sort of, peaceful feeling inside, like this peace inside, because even though they were, I mean, they are physically like very limited, they are not sort of like struggling like the other people because, I see when they're eating, for example, for instance, that the other people, they are like, they have some pain, and you can see their gaze. They're like, it feels to me that they are suffering, but I don't know. It could be my impression. But anyhow, this nun in special, I felt very connected to her, and I cannot explain why. But we didn't talk, we didn't exchange words or anything, and. So I saw her again this time, and all of a sudden, then I had this feeling, and like this deep feeling of admiring one person for what she is, because she was always smiling to me, and then I thought, wow, she dedicated her whole life to Jesus, and then I really admired her, like from the bottom of my heart. And I was looking, and then I looked at her with this feeling inside. And then I realized she was looking at me with the same feeling. And maybe, by telling you now, then it doesn't make really much sense. But at that time, it was like a very heartfelt experience. And then she took my hand and she told me, oh, I like you very much, and I'm always looking forward to the next time you're coming, and I think you're such a great person, and I'm happy every time you come. And so I realized the feeling was a mutual feeling, and then the course of love says that there is this time of tenderness where emotions just arise, and everything touches your heart, and whatever touches your heart is a learned lesson, in a sense that you are unlearning the world or the way you see things. And in how can I say, different from what my mind would tell me, that you need time to connect to other people, you need to talk to them, you need to have like some, to share some things, or have shared interests. Then this situation showed me that the connection really happens at the heart level. And I felt so connected to that lady, and I was so grateful for her life, which I don't know what she did, in her life, but I just received in gratitude whatever gift she was offering me at that time, and that was very deep and profound. So what I would like to share here with you for the year of 2018 is that you open your heart and you allow yourself to feel things like the way I felt at that time. So, I couldn't help but, just feeling the tears of joy, tears of this knowing, like there was a knowing in me that felt there was, so much love between the two of us, even though we didn't even talk to each other. So, what I would like to recommend you with this movie, with this video, is just that you allow yourself to, um, to feel whatever you're feeling, and that you know that whatever touches your heart, it means you are unlearning the ways you lived up to now. And I hope your mind gets out of the way so that your heart can teach you what real love is and what reality is. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.